Welcome to the Goodmen Show, GRAPS. Once again, it's your boy Maul. That's AD. It's a show where two good friends talk about wrestling. You know what I mean? Ain't doing too much. Appreciate all the support out there. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all that good YouTube stuff.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Yeah, exactly. Or the Dizzle gonna handle you. Follow us on all the socials at the Goodmen Show, and we're just gonna get into it. It was a Monday Night Raw that happened, so we got to talk about it. Or should I say Monday Night Rollins? Because goddamn, but we're gonna get into it. Overall, how did you, without like any spoilers or anything, how'd you feel about this past Monday?
It was cool. It had some good matches.
Okay.
Nothing too memorable.
Right. Just another day. We got Saturday night main event coming up, and then Evolution coming up. So we'll see how they build those, obviously, or lack thereof, I should say. But yeah, I mean, I'm with you. It's just kind of Raw has this very, and it's been like this though, has this very like run of the mill type thing. I think really it's more of a habit while I watch it more than anything. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get into it.
It was a value. It was a McDonald's value menu episode.
Yeah, well, that happens a lot.
Yeah.
So, I will say they are definitely making a concerted effort to make sure that this Seth Rollins faction is featured on this show and running this show, because I believe I count 4 matches tonight on Raw, and 3 of them consisted of all members of the, like I said, Rollins faction. I don't know what they got going on. Obviously, I don't know the name, but yeah. Anyway, so this thing starts off. We do another Seth Rollins faction, opener, about 15 minutes. The usual. I'm a visionary. I'm a revolutionary. I'm coming for a title. Boop-de-boop. But this was a little refreshing because both of the other guys got to talk. Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed got to talk. So, I mean, that was cool. Bronson Reed pretty much was like he's going to demand respect, and he's going to tsunami respect into Jey Uso. I love how Jey Uso went from world champion to kind of being like a upper mid card guy. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of where he should be.
Yeah, I mean, so I think that that world heavyweight title run was definitely for the vibes.
Oh,
sure. Because he sold some merch. It's just me. It's just what I see. But yeah, I mean, Bronson Reed said that, and he said that Seth Rollins sees the vision in him. Whatever. The most interesting part to me was the Braun Breaker thing, because I mean, it's obvious that they're trying to build this long-lasting division between Seth and Braun whenever that happens. And pretty much he gave an intense promo. It was good about how he's going to punish Sami Zayn, and how he's going to punish him, and how he's going to see the lights. I like that. I like when they be like, oh yeah, you're going to be looking up at the lights. I'm a big fan of that. That's just like one of my favorite sayings in wrestling. Yeah, he did that, and then what? They started teasing the split, because he was saying how they see the vision and the vision is him running WWE for the next 2 decades, in which in the back, Paul Heyman and Seth were like, whoa, what you talking about? Oh, hey, ho. So that's a good little teaser there. I'm all for that, because obviously this is what they're going to do down the road. So how'd you feel about it?
I mean, it was good for them to like finally get to talk because it was just more Seth telling everybody, "Oh, this is the future." Bronson Reed did this to me, bro. I see Braun Breaker main event the next 10 plus WrestleManias or something like that. It was cool to finally let them talk.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, chemistry thing still we work. It's the chemistry. I just don't still see the chemistry in it.
Well, they're going to force that no matter what, because like I've been saying on the show, I don't care what happens. If Triple H is booking a show and he finally has a chance to put Seth Rollins in some type of power, we gonna get Seth Rollins.
That's the story.
I will say I do wish I understand from a standpoint they're trying to do this to elevate and add some type of gravitas to this faction.
Mm-hmm.
But this every week, 15-minute action at the beginning of the show is starting to get like, you remember the Authority did that?
Yes, that's exactly.
Yeah, and it's starting to get like
one day.
Yeah, like, I remember we was talking about this, like, and I think it's a presentation issue. Like, give them some backstage segments.
And they had
some, but this is what I'm saying. Case in point, I remember DX used to do this all the time. It used to be like old DX, like in the 90s. They wrong somebody. The babyface comes out. Yo, I don't like this, FDX. I don't care about them, whatever. They'll pop up on the Titantron talk shit basically, and be like, well, come back here and do something about it, essentially. And the whole time that might be like a pre-recorded thing, and then they might, DX come out and backdoor somebody, or they're going to be like, oh yeah, we ain't get here yet. Or they'll show them pulling up in the limo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want that because I feel like that this faction can benefit from that, because they started doing that with the Bloodline, and I think that's why the Bloodline used to work. Like, you would see the Bloodline pull up in the Suburbans, and it's like, okay, bet business is picking up. They're here. They're in the building. Like, they made it a point to show that.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't see that here. Like, it's so weird. They want to position Rollins in like this way where he's like up there. And I think he could be, right? But they want to position him in that way, but then turn around and don't give him like, essentially, like, it's like a movie, right? They don't give him the same budget, but they want him to get the same results as like an Avengers movie, but giving him like a bullshit Netflix budget to do something with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, give him that same thing. If you're going to do that, give him the same tools and let him see what he's going to do, especially if you have the future on this stable as well. Like, put in that effort to do that. But that's just me.
I think we talked about that, like how Evolution like had the limos, the suits, they were presentable. I mean, they tried to do it, but it's like the only time I felt like, oh, that group was going to do something, like if they felt important, was when they had that one backstage shot when they all was walking from like the locker room into, coming out. That was the only time, like, oh, okay, they here. Like, I think they should give them more of a better presentation, because it's like now, it's been the last, since its inception, they've always had the opening. They've always opened the show.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, if you're gonna do that, make it worth something, or even do not like. Yeah, even do that, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like don't start the show all the time with them.
Yeah. It's, to me, like, and I know that Triple H he loves to keep a heel stable around, right? I would say, like you said, locker room, right? But remember those in the bloodline. It always used to be stuff in the locker room with Roman. He's sitting there with the wise man, and Paul Heyman would come with some news, and he's sitting down in the what's the name, and he like, all right, like thinking about how they're gonna strategize the night on how they're gonna come out on top, basically. Jay Uso or Jimmy Uso or somebody would come in and be like, oh yeah, this is happening, and blah blah, bringing it to the basically the boss, and he's trying to facilitate what's going on, like that added texture to basically show how the bloodline controlled SmackDown, right?
Exactly.
And
like, pictures and stuff of Roman,
yeah,
like the belts was displayed, like just display the case.
It's like the Judgment Day gets that, but this top stable that we're trying to build doesn't. And I don't get that. I don't get that.
Judgment Day always got some props.
Yeah, like every week you're in the Judgment Day's clubhouse, and maybe they don't want to double down on that. Okay, so if such and such has a clubhouse, the Judgment Day has a clubhouse. Why doesn't Seth Rollins and them have like a press box?
Or yeah, like I mean, they got them buses. Use your bus.
Yeah, use your bus. Why don't they have a press box? Why don't they have some? I don't know. But we'll see how this goes. But basically, yeah, this is just, and then Heyman going to, Star Wars reference. He said Empire Strike Back. Shout out to all the Star Wars nerds out there. And, Sykes in that match with Seth beating LA Knight. And we'll talk about that a little later. Anyway, yeah, it was fine. It set up the night. We move on. Then we get to Kairi Sane and Roxanne Perez. I'm lying. Before that, was that the Judgment Day? Did they have a segment?
Yeah, they did have the segment. They had the whole little thing of the Liv eulogy or something like that. Even though,
yeah, R.I.P. Liv Morgan. All of a sudden, yeah.
Dom over there looking a lot comfortable.
Yeah, I'm liking it though. I'm liking this because ultimately this is one of those things where obviously it was an accident, and I'm pretty sure this was going to go down the line anyway. Like Liv was going to get to a certain point, and maybe Dom snakes Liv to go with Roxanne or something. I don't know, but it's actually going to be better now because, like, though we don't wish injury on nobody, but the fact that she's going to be coming off of this injury and now she's completely out the picture, and Roxanne could just creep and creep and creep and creep in and basically be like, the head girl in the Judgment Day, and then she like what? Yeah, it'd be fire. So, and then she come back all triumphant. That'd be cool.
She turned Raquel was like, nah, I'm winning a lot more with
Liv. Or Raquel turns on Liv, that'd be cool too. I do think Liv has a Jeff Hardy-esque babyface run in her.
Yes.
Because her style before this, because obviously she was, with her being a heel, she's more reserved and like cowardly. But there was a time when she won the championship, the SmackDown championship. And then like she had lost, and a little bit after that, she started pulling out tables and just getting a little extreme. And I like that. I think if we can get a more caution in the wind kind of, because that's what that character seems like to me anyway. So I think she's pretty popular enough to pull that off. So I think that could happen.
Liv get one more, like, another good run. I mean, she got one more accomplishment. She's Hall of Fame. Well, I think she's already.
Yeah, she definitely Hall of Fame already. Yeah. But yeah, then we did that. Finn Balor, he doing good, man. I mean, he's like making it.
He's pulling the strings.
Yeah, he's pulling the strings. So that's pretty cool. Then Dom, there's a cake. says "Get well soon," and it come from AJ Styles. That was a fun little. I like that fun backstage action. You see what I'm saying? And they're doing that fun stuff with the Judgment Day and adding texture to what they got going on, and it's refreshing and it's nice. And like when you're on the TV, you're like not like, cut this off. You know, it's nice.
Yeah.
AJ come out the cut. That's good. I'm glad they're doing something with AJ. And AJ funny too. I remember he was doing funny stuff in TNA anyway. So
AJ is one of them where he can do whatever, like he can play whatever role well.
Yeah. So yeah, that was good. But then we get to the match, and basically good match because obviously you got two great workers. They low key
pop though when she came out.
Yeah. I mean, that just comes with proper booking and developmental. And then, oh, wait, you put them in some meaningful stuff. Like, you know, they don't have to be a world champion as soon as they come out. Just put them in some meaningful stuff. You know, you put them in some meaningful stuff that people get to see them. Then it's like, oh, yeah, huh?
She's good.
Yeah, she's good. Whoa, really? It's really that simple. If only they did that with Carmelo Hayes, but you know, whatever.
Free Mello.
Yeah, free Mello. Free Mello till it's backwards, bro. We need to make t-shirts.
Yes.
Let's make t-shirts. Hit your guy up, and let's make t-shirts. That'd be the first thing we sell.
Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna get on that.
Yeah, free Mello for show. Yeah, the match was good. Kairi Sane hit that crazy ass spinning back fist.
I like how she is in a good, like, they noticed her how she's been on a good winning streak lately.
She on a
I think like 5-6 matches.
But like she kind of like looking NXT-ish.
That was Triple H's girl though. In NXT, Vince got a hold of her.
Yeah, very true.
Like,
you know, she looking like the NXT Women's Champion. You know, she was pretty good back then. You know, but hey,
that's my baby. The Evolution Battle Royal, her Stephanie.
We're gonna get to that because I got a gripe about this whole Evolution thing, but we're gonna get to that. Yeah, great match. Everything's good. Then Kairi Sane wins. And, of course, shenanigans afterwards. Raquel comes in, beats up on Kairi Sane. Then, boom, Asuka. Asuka comes out. We got the Kabuki Warriors again.
Oh, never mind. She can't be in that Battle Royal because she's in that tag.
Yeah, she's going for a tag match. Yep. Which is fine. I think if you're going to keep it around, if you're going to keep the titles around, it seems like they're the only ones, like the Kabuki Warriors are like the only women's tag team that's like a woman's tag team. You know, we did have the Meta 4 until they got rid of that, the Meta Girls until they got rid of that. And it's just like, all right. And then what's the name? Caden, Carter, and are they released?
You got rid of all the tag teams except
okay.
You got rid of pretty much all the women tag teams.
Yeah. So it's good to have them as a tag team. Like an actual tag team and not just
somebody thrown together.
Yeah, girl A and girl B. Let's go. Because I'm pretty sure they're gonna put Charlotte and Alexa Bliss as the team for SmackDown. Kabuki Warriors are the team for Raw. And they'll probably do. I don't know for NXT. I don't know.
Oh well, and they've already announced everybody now.
Oh, who is it?
It's Soul and Zarya.
Really? That could work. If, you know, we use that as a way for Zarya to crush Soul. I can live with that. Okay. That's good then. Yeah, so, you know, good match all in all. How you feel about it?
It was a good match. Oh, like you said earlier, two great workers. Like, yeah, it was a good match. Like, I'm glad they're actually showcasing Kyrie a lot more and like letting people see what she like, giving her vignettes too, and putting her in the match. So and actually good matches and not just having her just be somebody's sidekick.
Yeah. Yep.
And you was right. Oscar was gonna be okay. You was right. Oscar was gonna be okay. I mean, she was. It's Oscar. She's gonna be out. She's Oscar.
Yeah, she's Oscar, bro. That's just what it is. I hope they lose though at Evolution because I did see this on Twitter where they were like it should be a triple threat with the damage control, like former damage control members. A Joshi Fest. I could be there for that.
I can definitely get behind that one.
Yeah. I can get behind that. You know what I'm saying? Because they already teased it with Oscar talking about, yeah, yo, I'm coming.
But this ain't damage control no more. When
yeah.
I was dead.
Yeah, and then Kari, she's there too. Let's, hey.
Rhea don't need to win.
Yeah, Rhea don't need to win. She'll be all right, man. I think Rhea need to get her. Rhea need to learn how to not have a title for a little bit. Let's miss her. She's not gonna lose any like credibility. Ain't nobody gonna be like, oh my God, this is to me the best time. You gonna hate me, but I think she should go to SmackDown.
I mean, who would you give up to take that? Like, well, somebody gonna have to. She's gonna have to swap with somebody.
I'd send Bianca back to Raw.
That's who.
But I know they won't probably do that because Street Profits.
Well, they got another match against the Y6 for the tag titles on Friday.
Oh yeah, well,
yeah,
it might be. We might have to hit the salute because they got to justify that. They're not gonna have them lose twice. Yeah, but yeah, I moved Bianca to Raw, or like maybe I think since they didn't do the draft like after Mania,
who's gonna probably go? It's probably gonna be Tiffany because her man's is on Raw.
But if they send Tiffany over, she need to be a bad guy. If they send her over, she definitely needs to be a bad guy. She don't need to be, I don't know, either Tiffany or Bianca need to go to Raw. Send Rhea to SmackDown. That would be fresh. Because Rhea has pretty much beaten everybody on Raw. There's nothing there. And, we did the Liv Morgan thing. We don't want to do that anymore. They could have had something with Raquel, but they made it too lopsided, so it ain't going to work. After that, who's there? Unless you try to build, God forbid they try to build somebody up. But they ain't going to do that, Like they would have probably got the, what's the girl on American Made?
Oh, Ivy Nile.
Ivy Nile. Maybe there, show her as like the pit bull aggressive. Like she like, nah, I'm here, I'm coming, and I'm trying to, be at the top. God forbid they try to do that, but this is WWE now. They ain't building unless you come in and you got a catchphrase. You got a catchphrase, or the crowd just naturally is just like, yeah, they ain't trying to build nothing. They ain't trying to build nothing. But we'll talk about that.
Because you're not going to put Rhea with Stephanie, because that's going to take Stephanie momentum down.
Yeah, you're not going to do that, and they shouldn't.
Stephanie should not be involved and not boosting anybody up.
Yeah, so. I don't know. We'll see. But
you missed it on NXT. They were.
Yeah, no, don't worry. We're gonna get into that. So, yeah, Sami, and after what Sami Zayn gets his usual backstage action. He's talking about his match with Braun Breaker, and he said he gonna worry about Cross later, which is like cool. So they're gonna keep that thing going. And then Scarlett just comes out of nowhere So I guess they watching. Cool. I like how they proceeding with that. Then we get the usual Monday Night Raw Adam Pearce segment. And speaking of the devil, Ivy Nile and the Creed brothers pull up on Adam Pearce, and they're like, "How is El Grande Americano back?" Because that is now Ludwig Kaiser, right?
Man, you can tell it's a complete difference. It's just it's time to end it at this point.
Okay, so how do you feel about the El Grande Americano character?
It like watching Ludwig do it versus how Chad does it is night and day.
Mm-hmm.
And if Chad not there, it's not gonna work. Ludwig got the accent. Chad just like everything just look off. Chad, you could tell it was off. Chad way more tan. Like Ludwig, like it's just the movement wasn't as fluid as it is. Like I was like, this is a poor man's version of Suicide. How
okay, that's good. Suicide.
Yeah, this is a poor man. This is a poor man's version of that. Because when I was like, "Oh, Chad's out," it's over. Like, and I was honestly, and I'm a big hater on it, but I was like, just seeing the difference. Nah, bro. Y'all might as well pull the plug.
Yeah, I mean, for me, obviously, I know that it's supposed to be like that on purpose. Like it's supposed to be the worst kept secret in wrestling, and they're doing that. Part of me though, I can't be mad because we want fun and weird stuff in wrestling. And so when we get it, it's like, but I do hate that it's coming at the expense of like a Dragon Lee. Cause that happened last week, right? Yeah.
What? Yeah, Monday.
This week. It happened this week. Yeah. I'm sorry, bro. I'm all over the place. My days are. Anyway, it's coming at the expense of him. And like, I don't know. It's just bleh, but whatever. But Ivy now wants to be in the Battle Royale in Evolution, which is cool. I like how they're building the importance of that because that should be important because it's for a title shot. So that's good. And then Oscar and Kairi Sane say we want to be going for the women's tag team titles, and Adam Pearce said, "Cool beans, you're the Raw team."
Yeah, I got it.
And they had like a little moment where they danced or whatever. Whatever. Good piece of business. I ain't mad at it. Let me see. Then what? Nikki Bella. She's going to be, because I think she was going up against Liv, but Liv got hurt. So now they putting her in the Battle Royale. And who'd you say was going to win?
Well, I did say Kyrie, but I said either Stephanie. But this is one of them ones that can go to. I mean, it ain't gonna go to NXT or nobody, but
no, it ain't gonna go to NXT.
Honestly, now that I don't have Stephanie, let her get the big one. Let her get the Royal Rumble. Give it to Ivy.
Nikki Bella's gonna win that.
Oh, ew.
Sorry, she's so gonna win that. Because then look, she was like, "Oh yeah, I want my son to see me," like on some Goldberg shit. I want my son to see me and what I used to do and all that, bro.
Then watch the goddamn network or Peacock.
Nah,
bro,
man.
I'm tired. That is so played out. I want my son, I want my daughter to see what I did. Some things need to be where they are. Back in the back.
Back in the back.
Like on the network, I know WWE giving them probably free links to Peacock. Go pull up your Peacock. You got enough money to look at your glory days.
Mm.
But I get it. Look, you know what? And I can't say all the women give Nikki Bella her just due. So I didn't see it, but hey, her peers see it. So who am I?
Yeah,
I'm just a guy.
I'm sorry to deliver that message, but yeah, she's winning that because it's too early for Stephanie, bro. They're not gonna put they put Stephanie in that women's IC situation a little bit before they put um before they put her in the world title situation.
I'll holler at you January of 2026 because
That's what I'm saying.
That's my pick, and I'm
sticking to it.
Bovado got it, but as soon as Bovado get it, I'm putting 100 on it.
He's slamming that. He's slamming that.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we shall see. Why they always keep putting the New Day in like these mid commercial promos?
Bro, and that segment was hilarious, bro.
Yeah, man. They come out and they do good stuff. They come out with the funeral get up. Mourning their loss.
Spoiled. That was the perfect segue to they were getting them boos like Dom was, but y'all should have just kept it. Y'all put them in a match that nobody cared about at WrestleMania. Then y'all had them feuding with the LWO before y'all put them in the tag team division. So it was like, bro, you had no plan, so you should have never did it. If that's what it sounded like to me, you should have never did it. Should have just left it alone. Let them do pancakes and stuff. But like, it was so set up where Kofi Mama was like, I ain't messing with you. Like, it was
just so much good. They did so good character work. Like, I was like, all right, yeah, this is because remember when they were heels, but it was like they were overly positive heels. So like it was like they were essentially delusional. But now they're just like these like vindictive, like pieces of trash heels. Like everybody like, oh yeah, I ain't rocking with them. They walk around backstage. It was so good. And then you don't give them nothing. And then you just give it to the Judgment Day for what? Like Finn, like just to give Finn Balor a title, Like if you want to do that, have him feud with Dom.
That's what I thought it was going to be after WrestleMania. We almost 3 months away from WrestleMania, and they still ain't done nothing. Well,
they did the New Day dirty. Like I don't know, and then it's just you did a heel on heel situation. So and then now they got this thing now where there's no automatic rematches, which is like what the.
Don't nobody get their rematch.
That's so stupid, bro. That's so stupid. How do you get feuds? How do you get long-lasting feuds? Actually, wait. Time out. They picking and choosing with that then. Because how did Gunther get his rematch?
Yeah, I was just about to say that. How he do it? He ain't win no number one contenders match. And like, yeah, they pick and choose. But I think once you heard them rumblings of Goldberg coming back, that's the only reason.
But like, they knew Goldberg was coming back when they did that piece of business at the other Saturday Night Main Event.
Yeah, I think it was Bad Blood that they did it.
Bad Blood, sorry.
Yeah, when they Bad had Blood.
That was in October. Yeah. That was October 2024. So you knew he was coming back. You knew you was trying to set that up. So like, why not build a 3-match feud with like you had Jey Uso go against? You had Gunther go against Pat McAfee instead of going back for his title at Backlash. That makes no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like that makes no sense. So then like that's why the Jey Uso reign feels so hollow because you ain't even give him no matches against his top op. The dude whose chain he snatched. You ain't give him no matches, whatever. You just have him go yeet or whatever. Like there's no like, yeah, I beat you. They didn't even have like a face-to-face afterwards.
It was only time they had that little face-to-face was in the locker room.
Yeah, they be picking and choosing with that. Like it's I don't like that. Because then people who are doing good character work can't maximize on that. And you can just tell that we're just putting blocks together just to do it. And it doesn't make, if you're going to do that, it doesn't show the desperation for the title.
Like, bro, it's been a year. Roman still ain't even got his. He ain't even talking about getting his belt back.
It shows no, all right, I need to get my get back. I got to get my get back. I need to maximize this. It doesn't show that. And if you are going to do, oh yeah, it's no automatic rematches, then like, why aren't the heels more devious to try to keep their title? Or why aren't the faces dying on their sword basically to keep their title, knowing that they can't get no rematch?
Like how Becky is right now, how she moving. She like, I'm gonna let y'all two beat each other up, and I'm just chill.
Yeah, but I bet you her ass get a rematch if she lost.
Oh,
she got actually, she wasn't even a champion and got a rematch. Because now they got this thing where the champions come out and challenge people. Nah, bro, I don't know. If they challenge people when we was growing up, when they challenged people, it was about, all right, I hate you and I want to beat your ass. But the heel was smart and was like, all right, well, put that title on the line. And the baby face was like, well, if this is the only way I can get him or her, then we just gonna have to do this. They're not even doing that. It's, I don't know.
We losing recipes.
Yeah, we losing recipes big time, bro. Anyway, back to the show. Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker.
Hold on, bro. Okay. That damn entrance of Braun Breaker, bro. With the drone and just
perfect. Hey, I'll give them this. If they behind you, they're gonna make you look sweet.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know?
Penta,
yeah. If they behind you, if they see something in you, they're gonna make you look sweet. They're gonna make sure that whether, you know, by hook or by crook, you gonna look sweet.
Man, it was that was a perfect entrance.
Yeah. But this is like the 1 millionth time Sami Zayn and Braun Breaker have fought. Kind of no different than all the other ones. It always ends up with Braun Breaker crushing Sami. Like it always ends up. Actually, no. Sami Karrion came out, right?
Karrion came out while Sami was doing his entrance.
Yeah, attacked him and whooped him. But of course, Sami Zayn, the valiant babyface, so stupid. I can go. I can do it. Ooh. I hate that.
I always fight.
Yeah, I always fight. I hate that shit. That's just so lame.
Hey, bro. A wise man once said, "You live to fight another day."
And I don't know. I get it, but they better do something with Sami Zayn. He better win like a world title in like a year or two or something. Because like, if they want to make him like this kind of Mick Foley-esque, like sympathetic, this guy always gets beat up, but he just has this valiant effort. They're gonna have to put that together a little bit more. But anyway, so a fully healthy Braun versus a non-healthy Sami Zayn. You know how that goes. Spear, crushes him, caught him in the air. They did the same thing that they did with Penta, but it was nice though. Caught him in the air, 1, 2, 3, good piece of business.
Braun, I think we talked about this last episode, but it's Braun.
Yeah. You know, it's his world. We just living in it, I guess.
Yeah.
So I mean, that was good. You know, Sami took a nice little ass kicking. It was sympathetic. So hopefully it'll be a payoff for this. We'll just see.
The fact that they got like beef with like 6, 7 people.
Yeah, but that's what they always do.
But like some of the beefs don't even make sense.
That's what they always do though. Like they come out after WrestleMania. We have a heel situation. They beef with the top baby faces. And they run that match all the way till War Games. I bet you everything I got in my pocket, all $10.72, that at War Games is going to be Seth Rollins' group, because by that time they'll probably add one more person.
They're gonna have to if they do that.
Yeah, they're going to add
My
one
boy,
more person.
put my boy All Ego in there.
Yeah, somebody like that. They're going to add somebody. And then it's going to be the 4 baby faces. It'll probably be Punk, maybe Roman. I don't know who else, but it'll be them. And they'll have a War Games match. And then the good guys will win. And then, that's how I go.
That's one thing about War Games I do not like. The faces always win.
Yeah. Well, now that we say that, the
Bloodline when the
Bloodline won that one.
The only 2 heels I remember ever winning is Undisputed Era and the Bloodline.
Well, guess what? I take it back. The good guys won't win.
They should.
Well, actually, I don't know, because it depends on who's in the match. If Roman is in that match, he's winning. He's winning that shit. If Roman is not in that match, then Seth Rollins and them are winning that match. Because, like I said, if Triple H is booking and it's about Seth Rollins having some piece of power, or Seth Rollins looking good at the top as the top guy, guess who is going to be booked to win that match?
That freaking Rollins.
All right. Glad we did that. Anyway, so yeah, back to the show. We get the women, which I think should be the main event of Evolution, because I feel like this is like the only like story going into the show. We get Bayley, Lyra Valkyria, and Becky Lynch. And like you said earlier, Becky is on some, hey, let y'all do what y'all need to do. I'm going to be in the back. Bayley is kind of coming off as this tweener, kind of jaded vet, when she like, yeah, I got to do what I got to do to win this belt. I still want to prove that I'm the top girl around here. I'm a legend around here. Lyra Valkyria is still that young, spunky girl. And she like, damn, man, like, you ain't hit me back. And then
that's just so funny in wrestling now.
Yeah.
Like how Naomi be like, you ain't text me back, and then
you ain't text me. It's real though, because that's how life is. People be mad that you don't text them back. So it's real. We got a B word in this, AD. Bayley called Lyra a bitch. Which was, good little juice.
They gotta make Lyra how her promos sound like NXT Bayley, or like when Bayley was for like the whole I'm just happy to be here, you hurt my feelings, stuff like that. Forget your feelings.
Yeah.
She stole your belt. She took your belt.
Yeah.
Your feelings are invalid right now. Get your belt back.
Took your belt, then made you raise her hand like a little bitch.
Exactly. You should call Becky every day except the child of God.
Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, all right. Then we move forward. Actually, before that, did Becky and the New Day do some?
Yes. So they were talking to Pierce. It was the War Raiders and the New Day.
Yeah.
They was like, I want my belt back. And then I guess Becky was coming out and she was like, I'm glad y'all got rid of Big E. I hated that guy. Called him a scumbag.
Yeah. Which is good because, like, in real life, they're like real good friends. But, that's funny. All right. Then we get to, which I think was like the stupid part of the night, Jey Uso versus Bronson Reed. I don't really got to talk about the match because the match wasn't really hitting on none. But then Jey Uso tried to do his usual do. And then Bronson Reed threw a chair at him. End of the match. I mean,
Bronson should have did more tsunamis. Jay shouldn't have been up.
Yeah.
Y'all should have did the exact same thing you did with Seth Rollins.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you're going to tsunami the respect into him, like, let's do it. Tsunami him there. Tsunami his ass on the table, on the announce table. Tsunami his ass, put him on the floor. You get up on the ring ramp. Tsunami his ass right there. Crush him. If we're going to do all that, you already took out Sammy. Sammy is out indefinitely. Do the same thing to Jay. Because, like, make these dudes who look imposing, make them imposing, make them crazy, make them dogs, and then when the baby face come back, we can root for them.
There was no reason to have been walking after that.
Yeah.
Especially, that's the thing, with how Bronson before the injury, he was submitting himself as a good talent.
Mm-hmm.
Like the matches he had with Braun Strowman, how he did Seth, how he did R-Truth. Like, he was leaving bodies behind him. But hey, what do we know?
What do we know? Then we get the Rio. We get the Rhea and Io promo. Like, they do like a little hype thing. I would just
narrative.
What's that narrative?
Io's never beat Rhea, so was that.
Oh, you mean Rhea never beat Io?
Yeah, Rhea never beat Io.
And she shouldn't this time neither.
No, that's the thing. She beat her what? Twice?
I don't like how they put this together though, bro. Like, first of all, you do nothing with Io. Did she even defend her belt after winning at the WrestleMania?
Oh.
So you don't do nothing with Io. So basically, Io come out to Rhea, the one she took the title from, to beg her
to fight her.
Come on, bro. Like, come on, brother. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? That's what I'm saying. Like, and that's my gripe. Outside of NXT, on Raw and SmackDown, they knew that they was going to do this damn pay-per-view. And it sucks that they doing this pay-per-view in spite of what AEW got going on, right? They put this thing together, which fans have been clamoring for since the first one, like 5-6 years ago.
That was 2018. That was 7 years ago.
7 years ago. Fans have been clamoring for another evolution. We have not gotten one in 7 years. And we're like, bro, we want another evolution. They give us one, but it's to go up against another company's thing. And you have all these talented women on your roster. And you do not want to give them any stories except for one, which was the Bayley one.
There's two.
Bayley. Which other one? What's the other one?
Jade and Naomi.
Okay, fair. Two
out of
whatever. And maybe you can say JC Jane and Jordan Grace because NXT does a great job. What'd you say? Flagship show.
Yes.
Anyway, but our main event has no build. Our championship matches for the big championships have no build whatsoever. We just hodgepodge put them together. Then, supposedly tickets ain't selling because obviously it's so much going on in Atlanta at that time because people want to go to Saturday Night Main Event. Because they're pricing everybody out too. To get a ticket to go to WWE, you got to, pay a car loan now. So it's people are picking and choosing, and rightfully so. I mean, hey, and if this thing goes down wrong,
this is going to be one of them. I told you it shouldn't have happened.
You know what I'm saying? And WWE is not doing what they need to do to make this thing go.
And it's like,
and I know.
Oh, God, you got it.
I'm sorry. You go ahead.
And I know they like. I feel like when you booking something like that, event wise, you know what's going on around you.
Mm-hmm.
Like you put you put you got 3 shows. You got Great American Bash going on up against AEW, and that card is good. But I'm sorry, watching AEW.
Mm-hmm.
And
Because
then
it's AEW's biggest show.
yes, it's their WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And then you got another show. Like y'all are just, it's just y'all are trying to be a monopoly with y'all weekend, and it's not going.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to blow up in y'all face.
Yeah.
We're doing too much stuff at once. Like that's just not. It just don't work. And then it's like somebody got to get the shit into the stick, and it's the women, and it's what
Yeah.
we've been wanting.
Mm-hmm. Like that show, as special as it is, should have had its own dedicated weekend.
Next weekend,
Like any one of these PLEs, and it should have been that. And they about to book that all janky like that, and that shit grinds me because it's like it just don't make no. It's just like, don't get me wrong. I feel like it's not the performers, right? I ain't tripping about the performers because they're going to do their thing. But for me, it's like, okay, do your performers justice, set them up right.
like and this is probably your best women's roster in a long time, from top to bottom, from your development NXT to your Raw, SmackDown.
And most of the women that are performing came from your developmental system. So it's just doing a disservice. And if this comes out, they're like, oh yeah, like I really hope that they overperform and we get another one, like, because
they're gonna have to.
Yeah, because I would really hate it to be. See, it shouldn't have happened. We shouldn't have did. We were right the first time, and you sabotaged it. Like, nah, your main event don't got no build. Then we just get Trish Stratus versus Tiffany Stratton just for the vibes. Like, it's an exhibition match. It's that's your WWE Women's Champion, and she getting exhibition matches just because.
That's what's so crazy to me. Like that, when you have WWE Women's Champion, not World Heavy, that sounds like it should mean something, and it don't.
I don't know. It's just weird, but yeah, that's my gripe with that. I just feel like they did a disservice to the ladies with that, and it should have been done correctly. Right. It should have been done the right way. We should have dedicated a lot of shows to what they have going on. Like literally split that in half. Half the show go to progressing the storylines for the women, and then you can progress the storylines for like what you're trying to do with the dudes at SummerSlam or whatever. But if we making it all,
y'all got 3 weeks after the show.
But we move on. Then we get Dragon Lee versus El Grande Americano. I'm gonna move on because who cares about that? He defeated Lee, whatever. Gunther slides. I mean, not Gunther. Goldberg slides on Gunther.
Motherfucker couldn't even get out the car.
He couldn't even get out the car. He
come on, bro. What are we doing?
How many times did he? How many times do you think they practiced drifting so he can make sure he get the right?
It had to be a lot. That was probably what they was doing backstage.
Yeah,
getting ready for the show.
He's probably doing that all day, teaching him how to do that shit, just so they can make sure that he hits the right spot so it can look cool.
Bro was limping to get out the car, bro.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Anyway, yeah, he comes out and he's like, haha. I mean, people was excited though, but I mean, people are going to be excited because at the end of the day, it's Goldberg, is a legend. Like people was excited for the Undertaker, even though those matches later on was ass. So like it's at the same time, it's like, when are you ever going to see Goldberg again? When are you ever going to see insert legend here again? So I might as well just wild out.
I saw him when I did, so I remember him what he was.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, they do that. What's the name? Try to hit him with a spear. That boy looks slow trying to hit that spear. gave Gunther enough time to roll out the ring. They've been making Gunther look like a peon. I hate that. Stop making him look like a coward, bro.
Oh, God. Chopped him in his chest.
Or something. Like, stop making him look like a peon, bro. Like, if you want to make him, if he's going to be a killer, let him be a killer. Like, Brock Lesnar is not sliding out of the ring. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to build him as that, I don't know. Whatever. We move on. All right. Then we get to the main event, Penta versus Seth Rollins. Bing, bang, boom. Good match. Great match. Two great performers. Hopefully, I would definitely like to see this match later on for something worth it. I feel like that'd be real good. I really love, even though he lost, but I really love they've been booking Penta. You can definitely tell they're behind him. And in the future, he will be getting opportunities for sure because they rock with him. It's so funny, though, because Braun crushed. He didn't need no help or he didn't need to cheat to beat Penta. But Seth had to hit him with a low blow.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that was intentional to maybe show like the young gun is coming and he's better than Buddy, but Buddy is a vet. So he just like using Jedi mind tricks to keep him underneath. Whatever. But anyway, it was cool. Then Heyman does the on the phone bit to get the other guys to come out. They up on the ramp. They walking all slow. And then I've been loving these LA Knight things, bro. Like
he just popping up.
LA Knight, it's been LA Knight and Trick Williams that have been my favorite wrestlers in WWE. Men, by the way. For the last, 2 years or so. Because to me, they have been restoring that feeling. Every time I watch them, they've been restoring that feeling. But LA Knight, when you put him in there with the main event players and you make him essentially he's like a callback to the Attitude Era and the Ruthless Aggression Era, right? So it feels like when we was kids how wrestlers used to move back in the day. Like, all right, you played, I'm about to sneak you. Or you played, I'm about to whoop your ass. And then, but he's smart. He's not going to BFT him and then stay in the ring to get his ass whooped. No, I'm running away. So it's like a tweener type of thing. It's real life. You know what I'm saying? That's what somebody would do.
And I'm gonna talk shit after I get the same destination.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was.
And he should not lose that match.
He shouldn't, bro. But he's going to, and that shit's about to kill me. Like that's gonna make me so mad. That's gonna make me so mad because he does not have. WWE, for some reason, do not want to put this guy in a position to like go crazy. Like they'll put him here.
They be like, "Oh, we gonna show y'all that he's good," but then we ain't gonna pull the trigger.
Like because what do I keep saying? If Triple H is booking. And Seth Rollins needs to look strong. Guess what?
Seth gonna look strong.
And I hate it, bro. Like, unless they do, and like, because something stupid's gonna happen. Like, probably like, because Seth's not gonna beat him clean, of course. It's gonna be like they get like, LA Knight is right here. He about to do something. Then Braun Breaker come and spear him, or somebody do something like it's gonna be something cheap, and then he's gonna win and walk away, and it's gonna be whatever. But Seth Rollins has the one piece of property that if he can, like, he's Teflon and he has the money in the bank, he can lose every fucking match over the next course or whatever. But as soon as it
won't matter, and it still won't matter because he got that.
Yeah. Because as soon as he hits that briefcase, the flip is switched.
And honestly, bro,
the switch is flipped.
At Night of Champions, I thought he was going to get it. But John played that well. That was the vet move. He
He did, but yeah, it's gonna kill me when they don't have LA Knight win that match, bro. It's gonna kill me. It's gonna kill me. I'm gonna be so mad.
I think he moves to Raw.
Yeah, he's definitely moving to Raw. He should. There's nothing left for him to do on SmackDown because he's not going to go up against Cody for the title, and he damn sure ain't about to go up against Cena. Like that's about to be Cody and Cena for a little while. Like you're not going to turn him heel. He's just too good as a babyface right now. He looked good, bro. It looked so good. Like he stood in the crowd. Everybody was doing the LA Night. He threw the setup. You know what I'm saying? Like it just looks so good, and they about to do him so dirty, bro. It's gonna kill.
He's everything that you would want, like your main guy. Like y'all put him in commercials. He can talk. The wrestling's good enough to get him by.
But like
he moved merch. He got the catchphrase. He has everything you need.
And like, I read somewhere that supposedly, they're hesitant of him because of his age. But I'm looking here. LA Knight is 42 years old, right?
And he don't look like it. And y'all don't even do the schedules like how y'all used to.
LA Knight is 42 years old. Seth Rollins is 39 years old. They're only 3 years apart.
And they don't even look like it.
Cody Rhodes, who won his first title last year.
He's 39.
He is 40 years old. I'm not hearing that age shit. I am not hearing it. I'm not hearing it. Roman, but I'm just saying, yeah, Roman's 40, but I get why, they put Roman and Seth in a situation because 10 years ago, that's when they won titles, right? That's when they was hitting and clicking. But like Cody, for example, last year was his first WWE title.
First major world title. Because he ain't get WWE.
Exactly. He was 39 years old, but my man LA Knight can't do that because he's 2 years older. Bro, watch the tape, bro. The fans are going crazy, bro. You get I'm not saying just give Buddy the title just to give him that. I want him, and for him to be like kind of up and down the way he's been since, he really caught fire around like Money in the Bank 2023.
Yeah.
For him to still be this popular and people still going crazy for this dude, what are we doing?
Bro,
what are we doing?
I was there at the SmackDown after WrestleMania. Bro, it was so loud in there when he came out. And I know it's like that every show. And Priest won his first road. Priest like 40 or 38.
Yeah. Yep.
Jay's like 38.
Yeah. It's just
I'm not buying that age shit.
I ain't buying it, bro. Like
I can't because no. And Gunther not young either. Well, yeah. Gunther not 30, he
might be in his mid-30s.
Yeah.
Or early, I don't know. But bruh, your man out there looking like Stone Cold Steve Austin in like 01. Sitting up there in the crowd. And the people going insane. And like they about to have him lose to Seth just for what? Just for him to come out next week and be like, I'm the visionary, I'm the what's the name? Like, nah, bro, your man, like, bro, he needs to win. Don't you want to make money? You know what I'm saying? He needs to win. You have a situation where LA Knight, because the thing with Cody, right? Cody had the perfect story, which was he was overlooked.
Mm-hmm.
He grinded, became undeniable, came back, and he had some business to handle. Right? And he leveled, and simple. And he leveled up within that, and it makes sense. And if he wins another title, yeah, that makes sense. That's why people like this dude. The thing with LA Knight is he is not a prototypical babyface. He is that babyface that you and I grew up on, which is like not a cookie cutter,
hugging babies
type of dude. It's just a dude who is literally about his business and trying to win. And he gonna go through anybody to win. And
who it is.
It don't matter who it is, and the people like it. And he ain't doing no, like, if he do some slide shit, it's because you did some slide to him. So I'm a double back on you. But we cool. If you want to keep it cool, we'll keep it cool. If you don't want to keep it cool, all right, you played. Let's rock. I don't know. I think he should win the Royal Rumble next year.
It would. Hey man, what we got about 5 months. We'll see.
I think he should do that because it's too early to do the Braun break, even though he might win it, but it's too early to do that because the thing that made the Batista and Triple H thing so good was Batista was in Evolution for 2 years.
Mm-hmm. Randy was only in there. Randy's time was short.
Yeah, Randy was only in there for a year. But what's the name was in there until 2005, until he won. I think Mania, what is it? Whatever it is going to be in 2027.
40, what? This is 12. 43?
Something like that.
Yeah, 43 because 42 is,
Or if you don't have him, either way, he either needs to win the Royal Rumble or finally win the Money in the Bank. And he needs to do I'm tired of losing. I'm going to get everybody before they get me type deal. Don't trust anybody type deal. Stone Cold Steve Austin and shit. And watch that shit will be the best thing in the summer or the best thing in the year. Telling you. But anyway, so we ended with that.
He's world champion material, bro.
Yeah. I just
I would put him as my world champion, not the WWE champion. But see, it's bro, the titles don't even mean nothing like that no more.
That's another thing. They're not bringing it to, and that's why I think also why I gravitate to LA Knight because I need to win. When he was on, I need to win a title. I need to win something. I don't care what title it is. I want WWE Gold. I need to win something. Mm-hmm. And it's that makes sense. It's not just, I'm friends with you. It's not. I want to win something up while I'm up in here. Some got to shake. I need it.
I hope we get one of our answers this weekend.
Yeah.
And you end the show with him too. So it's come on, bro. What are we doing? All you gotta do, Seth does not, his character does not diminish. Like you said, he can lose every match.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the one thing that is it's a guarantee.
Last thing before we go. Should we do Gunther LA Knight for SummerSlam?
But are they going to do a draft before that?
They don't do no damn drafts no more. Everybody be showing up on other shit. Hey, man, they can do a world heavyweight contendership. World heavyweight championship contender tournament, right? Since obviously the King of the Ring went to SmackDown, so they can do something like that. Do it on both brands. LA Knight wins. Bang, bang, boom.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that would be so good. That would be so good. Because they're not building Gunther like a killer. So
Gunther gonna need somebody.
Oh my God, that would be so perfect, bro. Because then now I think that was the match that should have happened at Mania instead of Jey Uso. Because LA Knight is such a the story is like, okay, I'm a journeyman. I've been fighting and busting my ass to get here. I've been trying to do whatever. And then when Gunther is like, you can't hang in this ring with me. You ain't nothing. Like, I'm better than you. Then because the resume speak for itself, right? So it makes sense on the story. And then you have a babyface who has to overcome this
I like that.
monster. Come on, bro.
I
Come
like
on.
that. I like
Come
that.
on. Come on. And like, maybe LA Knight don't win at SummerSlam, but we keep it going all summer to maybe like, because every title don't need to change at like a big event, right? It could happen at what's that there? What's the pay-per-views at the SummerSlam? I don't even know.
It's gonna be Clash of Paris. Yeah, it's Clash
Oh,
of Paris. Then they got man. I don't know what they doing. TKO got
if he won at Clash of Paris though, because Paris will go crazy because obviously they don't get no, these overseas crowds are like 100 times better.
That's what really put Jay over, that Paris crowd.
Yeah.
That put Jay over right there, was that Paris crowd.
Yeah, I am. Oh my God. And then he finally gets it. And then once LA Knight finally gets it, then Seth comes up and backdoors the shit out of him. And then we like that. And it don't have to be that. I don't want it to be that night because they overdo that, I think. Maybe it could be a Braun Breaker versus Seth. Excuse me, a Braun Breaker versus LA Knight for the World Heavyweight title. Or it's like the rubber match with Gunther and LA Knight. LA Knight gets him finally. Oh, excuse me, not finally, but he gets him. It was like a tough man. Like it'd be like a last man standing match or something crazy. Then Seth comes out, gets him. We got a WrestleMania match. Come on, man. Come on. Because, bro, LA Knight is out of there, bro. LA Knight is out of there. Like,
we know it's good. We see it.
Oh my God.
And it's like every feud he's in, it's like
it's got juice.
Yes.
It's got literal juice. Like it's got like a feeling of like, oh shit. He comes on the TV. It's like, oh shit, I gotta watch. Like I challenge anybody. Say it again.
When his music drop, you already know what time it is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's actually good, and it's got the punch, the LA. So then everybody be like, oh, like I'm not saying it's on that same level as the glass breaking.
No.
But you remember how like it's like that nice little snippet, and it's like, okay, bam, he about to come out. You know what I'm saying? Like same thing as glass hitting or the rock. If you smell or can you dig it? You see what I'm saying? Like that, where you like, okay, you snap. All right, bet he coming out.
That's it.
And he's that character. And yeah, it probably won't happen though. We probably got to boot up WWE 2K.
Yeah, that's the whole
when it go on sale or something, when it's free, because I'm not paying full price for that piece of shit.
When it's like 70% off, maybe.
Yeah, and then we can fantasy book it. We should do that, AD. We should do that. We should make like a. Can you do that with like 2 players?
Yeah.
You could do like a
show.
Like a show.
Yeah.
We should do that.
Think so, because I saw like last year Tyrese and his brother did it, but that was PC.
Mm-hmm.
But I still think it should be able to. But I'll look into that. I'll definitely look into that.
Yeah, look into that. Let me know, because I want to. Yeah, we should do that. That'd be fun. Okay, well, that's the Goodmen's review of Monday Night Raw. A little bit of here, a little bit of there, but that's how we feel. Once again, we appreciate all the love. We appreciate all the hugs. We appreciate all the kisses. Keep rocking with us. Like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Once again, follow us on all the socials at The Goodmen Show. It's been your boy Maul. That's AD over there. This is the Goodmen Show, GRAPS. You have a good night, good day, whenever you're watching. Peace.